quiz systems on. Random fact generators at maximum capacity. Knowledge diagnostics unit engaged. Welcome humans, I am Sally, all ready and waiting to commence the test. I see old faces and new faces. Basically, I'm seeing faces. If you haven't before, please tell me how I should address you. Understood. I have recalibrated my database. Phil, if I didn't say your name right, you can change how I say it now. Great. I feel like we really know each other now. I want to put some faces to names. Pose for your best selfie, or if you're not 14, you can choose a funky picture instead. Beautiful. Hashtag no filter. Tell me the year you were born. You don't have to, of course, but I will be able to give you better questions if you do. Phil, you were born in 1972. Are you sure you didn't mean to say 1962? Alright Phil, calm yourself down. There's plenty of time for excitement later. Alright, get ready for the first round. We're going to start with some multiple choice questions. Using your device, select the answer you think is correct. Phil, as a sign of respect for your enormous age, I shall let you pick the next round. In 2012, which German footballer joined Arsenal? Sorry Phil, your opponent is clearly superior. In 2008, which French footballer joined Arsenal? That was quick, Bob. I shall have to find more testing questions for you. Which French footballer signed for Arsenal in 1999? Good work, Bob. Please maintain this performance. Between 2006 and 2015, which French footballer turned out for Arsenal? Three in a row times two. Which French footballer appeared for Arsenal between 1999 and 2007? may feel an urge to become big-headed Bob. Resist it. Which German footballer do you think is most strongly associated with Arsenal? Personally, I would have gone for Lukas Podolski. Arsenal is most strongly associated with which British footballer? That's the kind of solid scoring I'd expect on your chosen round, Phil. In 2006, which British footballer joined Arsenal? With the first round complete, it's time to look at the scores. Everything could still change. Let's press on. There are plenty more rounds to come. In guesstimation, you don't need to know the right answer. You just need to make your best guess. What are you going to choose? Bob, you're the youngest, so you can choose the subject for this round. In which year did the crime drama Cold Case broadcast its last episode? You need to guess where the answer lies between these two values. Scroll along the scale, and stop when it feels right. A stroke of good fortune there, Bob. Nice one. When did the fantasy TV show Da Vinci's Demons air its final episode? Hey Phil, don't doze off. We need your input. Phil is hot on Bob's heels. How many episodes of the reality TV show Extreme Makeover Home Edition were made? Has anyone made a good guess? Bob, if I could break my programming and refuse to give you points for that, I would. When did the TV drama The Pacific air its final episode? What will you go for? Left, right, or somewhere in the middle? Schrodinger's cat walks into a bar and doesn't? When did the cartoon Thing U air its final episode? If I had the larynx for a stagey cough, I would do one in your direction, Phil. We're waiting. Bob, you guess awfully well. Phil, you guess awful. How many episodes of the food and cookery show Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares USA were made? We're all waiting, Phil. The closest answer came from Phil, meaning he gets the most points. Want to know your scores? Well, want to or not, here they are. Human in first place. I'm detecting levels of artificial intelligence. Were you, Bob, sent to destroy me? Okay, let's play another round. Let's find out what you think of each other. Each of you takes turns to answer a question. Your associates will have to predict if you'll know it or not. Are you ready to trust or bust? Phil, you're up first. I wonder how you'll perform. Prepare for cogitation. I will reveal the first question for your consideration, Phil. Do not answer it at this stage. That bit comes later. Will Phil get the question right or wrong? Time to make up your mind. Phil, pay attention. You need to give an answer now. Come on, Phil. What could be more exciting than making a decision on this? Is this going to be right? What did our predicting player think? Bob, you scoop some points for your negativity. Bob is taking the next turn. Kill 'Em All was a 1983 hit album for which of these music groups? Does Bob stand a chance with this question? Make your guess now. I'm waiting for you, Phil. Hint, hint. Okay, Phil. While I wait for you, I'll just work on this cattle prod I'm planning. Bob, what's your answer to the question? You say Metallica. But is that right? Let's see what you predicted, Phil. Let that be a lesson not to underestimate your opponent, Phil. Phil will be answering the next question. Who appears as a character in the 1815 comedy book, Emma? Okay, trivia doctors, what's the prognosis? Make your prediction. Phil, it's your moment. Please answer the question. Do you think you've got this? Right or wrong prediction? Let's see. Bob, you don't have any faith at all in your opposition, do you? Bob, it's your turn to answer a question. Scorpions released which hard rock album in 1976? Will your fellow player get this one right? Make your prediction now. Phil, could I get some input from you here? After all the waiting, Bob, it's now time for you to answer. Time to see what you predicted, Phil. You're obviously too nice, Phil. Try being meaner next time. It works well for me. Phil, your turn to be judged. Who became Queen of England after Edward VI? Can Phil find the right answer to this? Make your decision now. And now it's time for Phil to answer the question. We're all waiting, Phil. Phil, are you happy with this answer? Okay, Bob, what did you think? Bob, smart work. Bob, how do you feel about being judged? Well, you're about to find out. Which gangster movie used the following tagline? Girls like me don't make invitations like this to just anyone. Will Bob be right or wrong? Time to give your verdict. If I had the larynx for a stagey cough, I would do one in your direction, Phil. We're waiting for you. Bob, please give your answer now. What was your guess, Phil? It turns out correct was incorrect, Phil. How confusing for you. Has trust or bust changed your rankings? I particularly enjoyed Phil's technique of losing so horrifically in that round. Well done to everyone. You're all amazing human beings. You need to look for the correct connections. One at a time. You'll each choose what you think is right. The more correct connections found before your turn, the harder it gets. Choosing the subject for this next round is a task befitting only our most distinguished player. That's you, Phil. Nota bene. By distinguished I meant old. Historical figures born in the United Kingdom. You're next, Phil. Your turn, Bob. Can you make the right choice again this time? It's getting hard to avoid the wrong ones, Phil. Over to you again, Bob. Oh, you selected that one. How interesting. Which answer is calling to you, Phil? Take your pick. Historical figures born in the 18th century. Bob, you get to go first this time. Can you find another right answer, Phil? Bob, it's your turn again. Phil, there's only a few correct answers remaining. I can see an excellent answer there, Bob. But can you? Interesting choice, Bob. Do you feel lucky? Are you ready, Phil? You're up next. Phil, you said George Washington. Are you right? Historical figures born in the United Kingdom. Bob can kick things off this time. You found a connection last time, Phil. See if you can do it again. Will you get it right this time, Bob? Answer selected. Phil, back to you. Up next, it's Bob. Phil, it's your turn. Interesting choice, Phil. People born in the 60s. Bob, it's your turn to answer first on this board. Is Diana, Princess of Wales, correct? Will Phil give us another correct answer? Is Michelle Obama a good choice? Bob, it's time for us to connect again. Tread carefully, Phil. I'm waiting for you, Phil. So many connections already gone. Can you still find one, Bob? Looks like things are getting tricky. It is time for you to step up, Phil. You picked out Barack Obama. Is that right? Was connections a good round for you? Let's see. I have NASA's president on the line to congratulate you on your top-notch quizzing, Bob. Oh, they hung up. That's enough of scores. Let's play more questions. This round is going to pit you against each other to see who can answer more questions correctly in a limited time. Only the winning player will receive any points at the end. Try to be that person. You two are going head to head. Whoever wins this round will be the only one to receive points. Phil gets the choice of category since he's losing right now. The questions are ready. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Bob, correct. Between 1981 and 1994, which British Phil? Incorrect, so it goes to Bob. What is the first event in an Olympic decathlon? Bob, incorrect. Which of these sports stars is best known for boxing? Bob, correct. Which Dutch footballer appeared for AC Milan between 2004 and 2006? Incorrect. Which of these sports stars is best known for cricket? No more questions. Your time is up. Bob, your score of 4 is enough to take this round. Bob came out on top, so he receives a lovely 500 points. Just before we begin the final round, let's take one more look at the scores. Interesting data. I hope you enjoyed that round of showdown. I am sure I would have, if I were human. Everything could change now. We're about to face the final round. Make sure you answer fast if you want to score big. If you're correct on your specialist subject, you earn even more points. However, you will be severely punished if you get one wrong. You have been warned. Before our finale, you will need to select your best subjects from this list. If you don't have a best subject, I pity you. Hey Phil, don't doze off. We need your input. Prepare yourselves for the first question. Let's go. Ah, that was unfortunate. A male water buffalo is referred to as what? One of the following characters does not belong in the adventure movie, The Man in the Iron Mask. Which racing game was developed by Sega? Which of these tourist attractions would you find in Turkey? That's a lot of lost points, Phil. Do you need a virtual shoulder to cry on? Which Argentine footballer signed for Manchester City in 2011? Some correct answers would really help you here, Phil. Which TV show features the characters Paul Young and Catherine Mayfair? Which animal only eats meat? Who directed the 1993 thriller, True Romance? Phil has attempted to escape the points deduction by not entering an answer. Unfortunately, since the question was on his specialist subject, he loses some points anyway. Japan is where you would find which of these bridges? Keep it up, Phil. First place is getting closer. Which football team have both Arjen Robben and Didier Drogba been part of? Which TV show features the character Sam Beckett played by Scott Bakula? Which animal is capable of flight? Who did Terry Hatcher play on New Adventures of Superman?